Hi, everyone. It's meteorologist Justin Stapleton. Thanks for jumping on to click2houston.com. We've got some changes coming in the forecast over the next day or so. We're going to really see a winter chill that we haven't seen in quite some time. So be ready for some pretty cold temperatures. We're also looking at a few light showers out there through this afternoon, this evening. A little boundary heading southward. But just to give you an indication of how cool and refrigerated the air mass is, generally we show you the entire map here. We've got, some rain and some snow mixing in with a little bit of sleet and whatnot. It's pretty much snow all the way from Salt Lake as you go across the Midwest in through portions of the Appalachian Mountains as well, and even across the Mid-Atlantic into the Carolinas, where they could see a big snowstorm coming up toward this weekend. So we're not going to necessarily see the snow, but it'll just give you an indication of just how cold this air mass is as it moves southward. We've got temperatures well below zero up and towards Canada, 0 in Minneapolis, teens from Chicago on down towards St. Louis. So that cold Arctic air moving southward as well, single digits in Denver. And that'll give you an indication just kind of how chilly that is as it moves its way south here. Temperatures this afternoon will hold in the mid to low 50s. Then as we see that reinforcing shot of colder air moving in with this big Arctic area of high pressure, not only from our Friday afternoon, which is going to be sort of one of those raw days, might even see some light drizzle on and off throughout the day, but going into the weekend, we dry out here across the state of Texas. Meanwhile, over in through portions of the nation's capital, down even as far south of as Atlanta, they could be looking at a couple of inches of snow. So keep that in mind if you've got to travel through some of those areas. Raleigh, North Carolina, Charlotte, for example, could see upwards of 4 to 6 inches. For us, though, it'll be sunny if you're headed out to NRG for the Texans game, but it is going to be on the cold side. So as we take the map from tonight through tomorrow morning, we'll see those futurecast temperatures right now holding anywhere from about the mid to upper 30s. Then as you go north of Conroe up towards, let's say, Huntsville, possibly looking at temperatures around 30, 32 degrees. Then Friday afternoon, lots of cloud cover, kind of sort of a raw, drizzly day. Temperatures only getting up into the low to mid 40s. And then as the cold, dry air moves in, thankfully, we'll be looking at those overnight lows dipping down below freezing, some upper 20s in spots as well. But we're not expecting any frozen precipitation. The air mass will be very, very dry by the time that happens. Now, the good news with that is that even though it'll be cold on Saturday, we're talking about a very sunny afternoon. So as long as we get the winds to back off just a bit, that 44 will certainly be chilly, but it'll feel like 44 anytime that wind starts to pick up through this weekend. It's going to make those temperatures feel even colder than they really are. So we'll hold in the low 50s today, upper 30s tomorrow morning, back into the mid 40s for both Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday. Let's see those overnight lows sitting below freezing for both of the weekend mornings, Saturday and Sunday. And then the roller coaster ride continues. We see a huge push of warm air back into next week, and we'll crank those temperatures up some 30 degrees warmer back up into the mid 70s. That's your forecast from right here at click2houston.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll keep you updated throughout the rest of the work week here and get you set for your wintry weekend forecast. And you can get your weather needs anytime you need it right here at click2houston.com.